Hello lovely people, Sapphire Love coming at you with a quick video that is travel tip. So I am headed back home to New Mexico from Washington, and this trip was kind of like impromptu, very last minute. Like I wasn't even sure because of my budget right now and everything that I would be able to afford it. So I booked everything basically like when I found it. Like if I found a good flight or a good deal on a flight, then I booked it, which is what happened. And I was planning on not even having a car rental because I just couldn't afford it. But New Mexico was very spread out, so you kind of, if you're there for longer than like 2 days, and if you're planning on doing more than just staying in like a 5-mile radius of your Airbnb, hotel, wherever you're staying with, whatnot, you need a car. Like you need a car to do anything. Public transportation sucks. Like in Washington, you have to add, like Seattle, you have to add like an hour to your commute, to your travel time, whatever, if you're going anywhere by bus and whatnot. And sometimes not even that much. Like that's like max. In New Mexico, it's so much more. Like it's ridiculous. So I have a tip for anybody who does car rentals, because my car rental was originally going to be $300, which is ridiculous, and mind you, this is for like 3 days, like 4 days technically in rental terms, because, you know, that crap goes, like, even with hotels, you book a hotel for however many, like 3 nights, and you really only get like 2 days, which is stupid. But, so I was planning on booking it, and my flight gets in at like 1 a.m., so I was going to get it from one of the airport places at 1 a.m. and I'm sure that has to do, well, I know that has to do with the price, but anyways, so that originally would have been $300, which was ridiculous. I've never paid that much for a car rental. I probably never would, even if I had all the money. But so I switched the time though to, like, if I had picked it up at 6 p.m. versus 1 a.m., that does affect it. Like it dropped to like $250, but that's way too much. Like I've never paid more than like $150 for like the same amount of days. So no. And also they were charging me, because it was 4 days, whatever, they were charging me the weekly price versus the daily price, which is total ripoff, because it's like, there's 3, technically 2 days that I wouldn't even have it. So no. So I don't know why I thought of this. I just randomly was like, well, duh, there's other places I can rent a car from than the airport. So I checked out other places, and my price dropped to $100. So my total rental is going to be $100. So, like, yeah, like that's ridiculous, right? Like same amount of time. Well, it's like half a day I lose, because I'm technically getting it the afternoon of the day that I land, or the day after I land-ish. So like versus getting it at 1 a.m., I'm getting it at like 12 p.m. And I had originally planned to just find a 24-hour place and like hang out, like work on the computer or whatever at like, I don't know, an IHOP or something or whatever, right? But then I was like, that's lame, why do that? So my sister-in-law said she'll pick me up from the airport, and I'll go crash on her couch or spare bedroom, I forget which one, and then she's going to take me in the afternoon to go get the car, and then I drop it off at the airport. So like, that's amazing, right? Like save $200, $150, whichever. So yeah, for anybody who's traveling, if you need a rental, make sure to book somewhere, like set your pickup at somewhere near your Airbnb, near your hotel, near whoever you're crashing with, and then drop it off at the airport, because I'm still going to drop it off at the airport, and that's like so convenient for when I leave. And save a ton of money, or, you know, go spend more on rhinestones or fabric, or support your local burlesque, go to a local show during the time that you're visiting or whatnot. And yeah, I'm putting this out there for all you burlesquers, for regular people too, because we're all on freaking budgets and stuff. Bitches on a budget. So yeah, hope that helps. And happy burlesquing. Bye.